In 1938, beneath the scorching sun of the Arabian Desert, a monumental discovery was made at a depth of 1,440 meters. Saudi Arabia struck oil, unearthing a wealth so vast that it would forever alter the course of the nation, and indeed, the world. The pivotal moment marked the beginning of a journey that would position the Middle East at the heart of global energy politics. But why, one might wonder, do Arab countries harbor the lion's share of the world's oil reserves? The answer to this question is not just a matter of geological luck, but a fascinating story of Earth's history, economic evolution, and strategic geopolitics. To understand the concentration of oil in the Middle East, we must delve millions of years into the past. The region, now known for its arid landscapes, was once submerged under the Tethys Sea. This ancient body of water, rich in marine life, laid down vast quantities of organic material on the seabed. Over millions of years, these remains were buried under layers of sediment, subjected to intense heat and pressure, transforming into the oil and gas deposits we exploit today. The geological structures of the Middle East, particularly its vast sedimentary basins, proved to be exceptional natural reservoirs capable of holding these vast quantities of hydrocarbons. Before we start the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay updated. The story of Middle Eastern oil is not just a tale of prehistoric life and geological processes. It's also a saga of 20th century exploration, geopolitical intrigue, and economic transformation. The initial discoveries in places like Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Kuwait caught the attention of the world's emerging superpowers, keen on securing energy resources to fuel their industrial growth. These discoveries led to an unprecedented influx of wealth for the Arab nations, transforming their economies, societies, and political landscapes. However, the concentration of oil in the Middle East is not without its challenges. The so-called resource curse has been a topic of debate among economists and political scientists. This phenomenon refers to the paradox whereby countries with an abundance of natural resources, such as oil, tend to have less economic growth, democracy, and worse development outcomes than countries with fewer natural resources. The Middle East is often cited as a textbook example of this curse, grappling with issues like economic diversification, political instability, and conflict fueled by resource wealth.
Geopolitical certainty in a number of countries in the Middle East and Africa will continue to keep markets on edge.
Despite these challenges, the Middle East continues to play a pivotal role in the global energy market.
So they first went to Korea, and they negotiated with the South Koreans, and they started a joint oil refinery called S-Oil in South Korea. They also negotiated in Japan, and they also have a big oil storage facility in Japan. Then finally they got to China, and they have several joint ventures in China for refineries and petrochemicals.
The region's oil has powered the world's economies for decades, fueling everything from automobiles to industries. As the world gradually transitions to renewable sources of energy, the importance of the Middle Eastern oil might wane, but its impact on global economics, politics, and the environment will be felt for generations to come. As we continue our journey through the sandy terrains and beneath the surface of the Middle East, we uncover a narrative rich in complexity and fraught with geopolitical intricacies. The discovery of oil in the 20th century not only transformed the economies of Arab countries, but also reshaped the global geopolitical landscape. The strategic importance of oil, often termed as the lifeblood of modern economies, has led to alliances and conflicts, shaping the politics of the region and beyond. The Role of OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, founded in 1960 by Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, and Venezuela, exemplifies the geopolitical significance of Middle Eastern oil. OPEC's ability to influence oil prices and production levels has given its member countries considerable economic and political leverage on the global stage. This power, however, has also made the region a focal point of international tensions and rivalries, especially between oil importing and oil exporting nations. The wealth generated from oil reserves has also had profound implications for the societies and economies of the Middle East. The so-called petrodollar windfall enabled rapid modernization, urbanization, and the creation of welfare states.
With the benefit of new engineering capabilities, especially the fracking capabilities, they're able to produce significant amounts of oil. And today, you look at the U.S. production, it's approaching 13 million barrels per day.
However, it has also led to the economic challenges such as over-reliance on oil, the need for diversification, and the complexities of managing wealth distribution in societies with deep-rooted tribal and familial allegiances. As the global community becomes increasingly aware of the environmental impacts of fossil fuels, the future of Middle Eastern oil is at a crossroads. The transition towards renewable energy sources poses both a challenge and an opportunity for Arab oil-producing nations. On one hand, there's a pressing need to diversify economies and reduce dependence on oil revenues. On the other hand, there's an opportunity to lead in the energy transition by investing in renewable energy technologies and leveraging the region's abundant solar energy potential. This transition is not just about energy production. It's a transformative process that will require changes in economic structures, education, and employment patterns. The question remains, how will Middle Eastern countries navigate this transition? Will they be able to turn the challenges of the post-oil era into opportunities for sustainable development and stability? The answers to these questions are beginning to take shape as many Middle Eastern countries embark on ambitious plans to redefine their economic landscapes. Visionary initiatives such as Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 aim to reduce the kingdom's dependence on oil, diversify its economy, and develop public service sectors. Similar strategies are being pursued by other Gulf nations, signaling a collective recognition of the need for economic evolution. Moreover, investment in education and technology is seen as pivotal for the post-oil future. The region is witnessing a surge in investments in higher education, research, and development, aimed at nurturing a skilled workforce capable of driving innovations and economic diversification. The emphasis on education is not just about creating employment opportunities, but about fostering an environment where critical thinking, creativity, and innovation can flourish. The transition also opens up new avenues for collaboration and partnership, both within the Middle East and with the international community. Renewable energy projects such as solar and wind power plants are increasingly seen as areas where collaboration can lead to mutual benefits. These projects not only contribute to global efforts to combat climate change, but also offer new economic opportunities for the region. Furthermore, the shift towards a more diversified and sustainable economy has the potential to bring about social and political stability. By creating more diverse and inclusive economies, Middle Eastern countries can address some of the underlying issues that have fueled unrest in the past, such as unemployment, economic inequality, and lack of opportunities for young people. In conclusion, the journey towards a post-oil future in the Middle East is fraught with challenges, but also brimming with opportunities. As these nations navigate this transition, they are not just reshaping their own futures, but also contributing to the global quest for sustainable development and energy security. The story of oil in the Middle East is entering a new chapter, one that promises to be as dynamic and impactful as the ones that preceded it. Thank you for exploring this intricate and pivotal subject with us. The Middle East's relationship with its oil reserves is a compelling narrative of wealth, power, and transformation, offering insights into the broader themes of economic development, environmental stewardship, and global interdependence. If you found this exploration enlightening and are curious to learn more about the world's complex tapestries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Your engagement helps us delve deeper into topics that matter and share knowledge that enlightens and unites.